Hi, everybody. Welcome to the readings for the month of October to 2020. I know I haven't done these in a while, but I decided to get back to them. October might be a little bit of a crazy month for folks as we have lots of things going on um, up in the skies with the planets. We start the month with a full moon and we end the month with a full moon. October 1st, which is tomorrow, the full moon will be in Aries, and at the end of the month, on Halloween, the 31st, the full moon will be in Taurus. I think Taurus is going to be a bit of a more calmer jive around that full moon than there is with the Aries full moon. Um, I am not an astrologer, so if you really want an astrological in depth of the month of October, which people may want to check that out, Steve Judd, he's on YouTube and he has some great videos up and his month of October videos up, so you might want to check it out. So we're going to start off with Aries and see what the month of October has in store for the Aries sign. So for your overall theme, you got the Imagine card. So when you first, of course, I know the first thing I think of when I look at the Imagine card is obviously the Beatles and John Lennon. Um, and one of the things that comes to mind to me with this card and John Lennon and, Imagine is that, his song talked about making the world a better place. And I definitely think that, you know, going into the elections and stuff, things are getting a bit crazy and going to get even crazier. It's saying, let's try to do our part in making the world a better place. But when we look at the Imagine card too, it talks about reaching for your dreams and what is it that you want in your life with the Imagine card. What is the dream that you want to reach and obtain? So I'm thinking, Aries folks, that during the month of October, you're being asked to take a look at what your dreams are and turning that, manifesting them, because that's a lot of what the Imagine card is. It's putting all the pieces together so that you can manifest whatever you want in your life. What do you want to be? What do you want to believe in order to have it in your life? You're definitely going to be taking a look at those things during the month of October. And 2020 in itself, I think, has had a lot of us take a look at the things in our lives and the things that we want to change and do differently. So during the first week of October, we've got the Decrease card. So when I look at this card, you've got a woman, looks like a woman's hands to me, and she's holding her hands and letting water run through it. This card to me is so much about cleansing. So whether it's a physical cleanse that you're going to be doing or thinking about doing, Aries folks, this card is saying during that first week of October, there's going to be some healing and cleansing and purging and cleaning out that you're going to be doing. Because as I see the water run through her hands, I think, she's cleaning her hands. We've also been advised, all of us, to make sure we have good hand washing habits. These cards, I tend to more look at the photos than I do the words on the card, because the photos seem to send the message forward more too. Hopefully too, look at how dry the ground is in here. We've definitely been in a bit of a drought, so hopefully we'll get more rain during the month of October to fill those rivers back up because they're pretty low. But I really feel as though, this card is saying to Aries during that first week, there's going to be a cleansing and purging going on. Whether it be mentally, physically, or you're going to actually be doing some type of cleanse. The two tarot cards that we got were, definitely a cleanse going on because we've got the Devil card and we've got the Moon card. The Devil card talks about, those temptations, those things that aren't good for us. We keep hanging on to them, things that we're drawn to that we shouldn't really be hanging on to. And this looks like this is going to be a pretty big thing for you guys because you got two major arcana cards underneath this. So the devil card talks about, you know, our temptations, our addictions, those things that we just don't want to let go of, that we're chained and bind to, but aren't necessarily the best things for us. And the moon card, when I look at this card, you know, the moon card has lots of times, sometimes there's secrets hidden. But also with the moon card, I think part of what it is that maybe you weren't really seeing what those things were that were holding you back, that you were hanging on to. And during this first week, um, you know, you could become more enlightened. And that's when you're going to start working to get rid of these things that aren't working for you. During the second week, the card is called Victim Mentality. But when I look at this card, I feel like he is just going to be sitting. He's, you know, there's that chain. He's or a rope. He's tied and bound to something. And we had the devil card over here. So during that second week, and we're talking water again. So I'm feeling like he's kind of caught up in his emotions during the second week, Aries. It looks like you may be getting caught up in some type of emotional trauma, something with your emotions that's kind of keeping you, that you've and I feel like it's from the past, because I feel like you're stuck in it. It's something that happened a while ago that's just kept you chained to it, and doesn't really allow you to see things clearly, because you're so stuck in that energy of whatever happened to you in the past. And I do feel like it's, you know, your emotions are just runneth over here. You know, the water's running out the picture. So very emotional week, the second week for Aries. The tarot cards we got with this are the Ten of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. You know, the Ten of Wands is about carrying those burdens, and it's time to put those mental burdens down. So to me, the second week, first week, we're going to be looking at cleansing and healing and purging and getting rid of what doesn't work for us. And then the second week, we're taking a look at what's holding us back emotionally. What emotions are keeping us tied to what, you know, isn't helping us to put down the burdens that we need to put down. And we're going to put some work into releasing those things. In the third week, we've got great gratitude. But to me, when I look at this card, big time, yes, she's in nature. She's got all these wonderful things. She's being thankful for them, but abundance will be coming into you in the third week, Aries. And also, I think this card is saying that you need to get more out into nature in order to get all of this balanced for you. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of abundance coming in for you in the third week, Aries. But there you go. You're trapped in your thoughts again. The Eight of Swords. You know, she's trapped in those thoughts. She feels like she's stuck in these swords, but all she has to do is take the blindfold off, take the cape out, and she can walk right out. So, you know what? You may be holding yourself back from seeing what you should be grateful for, and seeing all the things that you have in your life that you should be grateful for, and all the abundance that you have in your life. So we got the Hangman with this too. So that's telling me, you know, you really got to find a different perspective, Aries. Whatever's holding you back, whatever needs to be cleansed, you really need to get rid of the things that are going on inside of your own head that are keeping you from moving forward. And I think some of it may be just kind of a negative outlook. And this is where this whole Imagine card fits in of your overall theme. You have great things out there. You have dreams. You can manifest them. But when you're kind of stuck in a not so good place mentally, you're not going to get there. So you got to release all of that. In the fourth week, we've got a creative endeavor. So When I look at this card, what it's telling me is um, it's in the fourth week, but also overall, you need to find a creative outlet, which will allow you to release some of that stuff and, make you feel better and make you uh, get rid of the negativity. When we do something creative, it makes us feel good about ourselves. So it's telling you, find something creative, whether it be in writing, art, music, whatever works for you. Yep, you need to add some balance in there. You got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is coming in. He's going out with a message. He's got that logical thinking the Knight of the Swords do. Um, but you need to bring balance to your thoughts is what I'm getting with the Justice card and the Knight of Swords. And that can be brought by some type of creative outlet for you. So Aries, these are your messages for the month of October 2020. And I just want to pull one more card for you. Actually, I'm not going to pull a card. I'm going to get an exercise for you guys, Aries, from my little book of inner peace. Let's just turn to a page and see what comes up for you guys. Okay, so I turned to this page twice, so we're going to go with this one. And this is the book that I look out of. It's called The Little Book of Inner Peace by Ashley Davis Bush. Tapping to Tranquility. Tapping is a simple technique that combines the effectiveness of self-hypnosis, affirmations, and acupressure. Originally called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, it is now generally referred to as tapping. The aim is to tap on 9 consecutive points while stating a simple phrase. And this is actually probably a perfect one for you guys. Tapping can be used for almost any issue, but the following is a basic script to bring greater acceptance into your life. Tapping is a very forgiving technique. You can use either hand for tapping on either side of your body or tap on both sides of your body at the same time. Do whatever feels best for you. First, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 regarding how difficult, resistant you feel to a particular situation in your life. 1 equals easy to accept, 10 equals very hard to accept. Then use several fingers to tap gently on each point. The sequence consists of as many rounds as are required to bring your feelings of resistance down to a scale of 1. Each round begins with an affirmation while tapping on point 1. Tap on point 1, the karate chop point, the side of the hand between your pinky, little finger, and your wrist, saying out loud. Even though it's hard for me to accept, state your situation, I deeply love and accept myself. Repeat these words 2 more times while tapping on the outside of your hand. Continue the round by tapping several times on the following 8 tapping points. And here's the picture of the tapping points. Following 8 tapping points while saying the phrase once. Tap on point 2, the inside of your eyebrow, saying out loud, I feel so stuck. Tap on point 3, the outside of your eye, saying out loud, I feel stuck in this situation. Tap on point 4 underneath your eye at the top of your cheek, saying out loud, I am stuck. Tap on point 5 underneath your nose above your lips, saying out loud, I feel stuck in this situation. Tap on point 6 underneath your lip above your chin, saying out loud, I feel stuck in this situation. Tap on point 7 on your sternum between your collarbone, saying out loud, I feel so resistant. Tap on point 8 on the side of your body underneath your arm, saying out loud, I am tired of being stuck. Tap gently on point 9, the top of your head, saying out loud, I am open to something different. Take a deep breath and rate yourself again on the same 1 to 10 scale. Notice if there has been any shift, a decrease in the scale's number. Keep tapping for several more rounds until the rating gets to 1, using the same words or other words that resonate for you. The words are general guidelines and not absolutes. The main points are the tapping and your intention. You can tap every single day to help clear resistance and promote acceptance in your life. Remember, acceptance of what is in the moment leads to inner peace. And that's a perfect exercise for the cards that came out for you for the month of October, because it looks like you are struggling. You're struggling with your thoughts. there needs to be some healing, some cleansing that needs to occur. You're having a hard time really seeing, what's going well for you in your life. And there just needs to be, a change in perspective that needs to occur. And one of the ways to balance your thoughts out and change that perspective is maybe cultivate a hobby or do more of a hobby